Okay, let's go. So today, if we are live, I believe we are. Today we will be progressing on our either reboot game because I want to have some more content which is not necessarily fitting within the flow of the series. So watching the series will not really be necessary for this one. So let's just put the link on the Discord. So here, yep, that's what we have. So grab that link for Discord. That maybe some people on Godot Coffee are interested. Let's get this. All right. So just to set the settings a little bit. Well, actually, now that I think about it, there's 2 episodes which are filmed. One is edited and ready. The last one is not edited yet, but 2 episodes which are on the save system and on the quest system. So the save system is kinda invisible at the moment, but for the quest system we do have one quest already in the game with a little typo in there, which comes from the tutorial series episode. And what I want to do right here is polish these things a little bit and add some content which is not meaningful to put in a series. So let's just fix this typo here. So we go in our upgrades and add the missing letter. All right. So I hope I didn't break my OBS setting because I reinstalled it. So yeah, I don't really know what has changed. So yeah. So let's get back to the game and see what we can do. So at the moment we have no upgrade for the lumbering camp, so that's something we could be dealing with. And we could start creating a few more upgrades. And actually, I wonder if I typed this acquiring right. It seems like good. Yes. That's fine. So should we create another quest right away? Yeah, let's start with that maybe. So I actually prepared something like this so that I can display what task we are on. So that people who get in have a better understanding of what I'm doing. So I'm going to start by just creating a new script. So also I could be abstracting my quests, but I don't really want to do that now because I will want to make an episode about abstracting and inheritance. Yet this episode might come with the upgrades more than the quests. So let's say this quest. Where are the quests? So here we will have tutor quests 02. And I will grab just a lot of code from my other quest. There's just a lot of things in there. A little bit of cleaning. So yeah, at the moment I will just copy a lot of things. Yes. Let's go. So this one is going to be O2. Completed. Yes. Do we want a progress signal? There will be a progress signal. So that second quest, it will track a few amount of logs being generated at the lumbering camp. So we'll have a progress signal. So we don't need the completion cost anymore. And here, the button would just be here to validate at the moment. If I do keep button, do I actually want the player to manually validate the quest? I guess I do at the moment. So we will be starting by producing a few logs. As for the description, something very simple at the moment. We can produce some logs at the lumbering camp. And for the second sentence, something in the line of produce 2 logs. Yes, that's just gonna be it. Identify a completion cost. Okay, not the problem. So the title, it's alright, is completed. So we need to create a new completion progress for this one. Let's go. So it's gonna be to the quest O2. Maybe I should put the chat in a more convenient place so I can see it if something pops up. Alright, this is not the best thing. So to quest 2 completed, boolean equal to false. And there will be a progress as well. So yes, export variable to the quest O2, and we'll have a progress, which is going to be an int default to 0. So the progress is kind of meaningless here because it's not possible technically to generate only one log. So yeah, but anyway, it will be useful for the making the process for future upgrades. Yeah. Let's go back to that quest and just make sure that it's this one completed. Because of that, we can create a GetProgress method. So we'd go there. Function GetProgress. And usually I like to have those return a float, which can be used by a progress bar. Yep. So we will just return. So we need to, well, at the moment we return 0. And yeah, we must set the goal. So we're gonna have the goal, which is an int, set to 2. And we will have a progress. Well, actually, it is in the game save data. So let's just already get access to the progression. So now we do have access to the progression, which we can read. All right. So yeah, get progress. This is going to be a float, and we will have progression dot 2 progress divided by the goal. But do I want to cast this? Yes, because I do believe otherwise it wouldn't give me the float I want. And actually, let's just return it like this. And we need to multiply it by 100 so that the progress bar can understand it properly. Yes. So it is completed. And what happens when we try to validate? So here we don't need to spend silver. We want to check that if the progress, so progression dot 2 progress is superior or equal to the goal. Yeah. So let's invert it actually, so that if it is inferior, we return an error. And when that happens, that everything's correct, we can complete the quest. So that's for the part where we progress the quest. We complete the quest, sorry. So now we actually need to track. So if you, well, technically, if you watch the live right now, you haven't seen the episode, which is it's not live. But if you watch the VOD, in the episode about quests, we talk about progression quests, and that's it. So here we will have a unlock generated. How will I turn it? Well, I will just see what the main signal says. It says log created. Yes, that's what I want. Unlock created. So it takes quantity. You have to be careful with that. And it's a void. So let's bind this right away. Just 3, ready. So what we want to do is bind that signal. So manager log.ref log created connect unlock created. Right. And what we want to do is have a progress method. So yes, let's go with that. And yes, we actually want to share the quantity. And we just want to progress when the signal is ready. Oh, emit it actually. Oh yes, I need to bind the quantity, of course. Great. So, on progress, we want the progression. Well, do we actually want to see if the quest is completed or not? No, not really. So progression dot to the quest progress will be plus equal the quantity, like this. Then we will make a simple check. If this progression is superior to our goal, we want it back. We want it back to our goal because it doesn't make sense that it exceeds. especially if we have this written, this GetProgress thing. Yeah, we can make a check just to be sure, which says that if the goal, if the progression is superior or equal to the goal, we return 100. Yeah. So once we are progressing, yeah, we just go higher. And when do we want to unbind this signal? Because here, actually, it's this signal, we want to bind it if node is completed, actually. So otherwise, we don't want to be watching. And we want to stop watching when the progress is at the maximum, actually. So here, maybe we can make a last check. So if the progression is superior or equal to goal, then we want to unbind the observer. Yeah, the manager log log created and disconnect from progress. No, so it's not from on log created. Okay, cool. Do we want to disconnect it when we purchase the completion as well? I don't think we need that, because the progress should have done it. Okay, so I guess we're actually ready to add this to the game and create some UI to display that. So let's bring this to the quest in our manager. Let's actually create a function to get it. So that will return to the quest too. Okay, cool. So, yes, I actually wondered if the microphone was on, but yeah, that would have been bad. I didn't even check the sound, so I have no idea if this is good or not. So what do we have? User interface, quests. Then we have the quest one here. Maybe I just want to... Do I want to duplicate the entire scene? That could be a thing. So we go in this to the quest 01 and we duplicate it as to the quest 02. Okay, let's see how this goes. So let's open it. So we have this scene, alright. And the script, it's to the quest 01, so let's get rid of that. Collapse is fine. Okay. And let's name it quest 2 actually. Alright. So we will have to add a progress bar to this thing. So that will go in there, obviously. And I won't use a texture, I will just use a regular progress bar. Maybe not that big, so let's actually add a margin to it. We good? Yes, we good. So theme override left and right, maybe 64? Yes. Do we want a percent showing on the progress bar? Probably not. We can show the actual number. However, this would need some refactoring of the quest itself. I don't necessarily want that. I don't think it's necessary at the moment. So I'm just gonna make this progress bar unique. We won't show the percentage and we will give it a minimum height of 80 is probably big. 32. That's already rather big. 32 is gonna be okay. We could try to calculate the actual integer based on the final value, but that would be weird. That would be weird. Very weird. Okay, let's create a new script. So we already have it. And oh, it actually contains everything from the previous one. That's interesting. So that's actually kind of cool. Except that we will have to add behavior for the progress as well. So here we will have a on quest progressed. Which of course we'll have to catch. So here we have progressed. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure we didn't fire the signal, which is bad. Let's actually fix this right away. So get to the quest 2, and progressed. No matter what, we want to progressed dot emit. Yes. Okay, that's fixed. Also, I kind of want to not bind the signals if the quest is completed. So if quest is completed, well, if not, actually. So if the quest is not completed, we bind those two signals. So on quest progressed. What we want to do here is update the progress bar. So we need to add a progress bar. Bar again and again. Cool. So it would go there. Update progress bar. And what it would do is just have quest dot get progression and assign it to the value. Well, actually the progress bar value. We good? Let's just confirm value, right? So on progress, we want to update the progress bar. And also we want to update it when we load. That makes sense. Okay, okay. That would it work already? I don't know if oh, actually I don't I didn't bring this quest in there. So what does it look like? Yes, I think it's lacking a VBox container. Yes, it's a little bit better. So I don't know what it will do right now. So we actually have two quests. Do I want to add a little separation there? I don't know. So we need to produce two logs. So let's just watch what happens when we fire the log. So we had 31. Now clicking does nothing. So here it's progressed fully and it can get completed. Okay. And we can close it. Right. So we do have a second quest showing. However, it does show from the start of the game, so it's not hidden at the moment. It's not locked. So what we want to do to update our to-do quest to script. Yes. And we want to create new requests. We want to create a new request which will allow us to know if it is unlocked or not. So is completed, let's go with is unlocked. Is unlocked. And the requisites for the unlocking of this will be progression dot to the quest 1 to be completed. Okay, so this is how we know if we have access to this quest. So on ready, we want to check that if it is not unlocked. We want to watch for the unlocking of this. So I'm going to pass at the moment because I need to create a on something on to, so it's T, it's going to go after that. So here we'll have on to quest 01 completed, which is going to be the requirements. Well, actually, do we really need to do that? Well, yes, because this will allow us to create a signal unlocked. And this will allow us to tell other members that it is now unlocked. So let's bind this. If not unlocked, we want manage requests. Reference get quest 1 completed connect and on pseudo quest 1 completed. Let's actually show the entire code editor. Great. So this way we now have this quest unlocked. So because of that, we could add barriers within this thing which says you can't progress it. Well, there are other things we want to do. Because if it is not completed, we want to watch, but it needs to be unlocked. So if it is not completed and is unlocked, then we want to watch. Otherwise, when we do unlock it, we want to start watching again. So here, manager watching for log creation, that will come as well in there. That makes sense. Oh, we have someone in the chat. Darian, well, nice to see you. So yeah, if you have missed the beginning of the live, I'm working on the project, the IDA Reboot project, because I want to add some content between episodes. And right there in the timeline, I am 2 episodes ahead from what's broadcasted on YouTube. So I'm adding extra quests to the game, as well as extra upgrades. I don't know if I will start working on skills. That would be cool, but that would be preparing an alternate timeline, which would have to be destroyed in order to leave place for the episode 8, or maybe later. Also, if you do have questions regarding your own project, feel free to ask. We are completely free. We have no rush. So where was I? I had created that. So now I think I want to work on this quest 2 here. And I want to work with the visibility of this. So I'm going to create update visibility. So it's going to be after the T, update visibility. Function. Related to the old project. I'm happy with what I managed to do, so I started another one. Yeah, that you might do a lot actually. So you are done with not staking, but stacking AP, I guess, if I'm correct. But yeah, starting new projects, I can't even count how many projects I have started. So yeah, it is stacking AP. Well, the concept fits a an incremental game. Definitely does. So if it is unlocked, then we want visible to be equal to true, else visible equal to false. So now we do want to check for onQuest unlocked. And what we will do is update the visibility when this happens. So as you can see, a lot of node updating in there. And we want to bind this on quest unlocked. So if not quest is completed, yes. And if not quest is unlocked, we want to bind this. So on quest unlocked. It's that simple. What am I doing? Absolutely not. Quest dot unlocked dot connect on quest unlocked. Many things are still beyond me. I look at you now and I don't understand many things, but soon I will be able to. Well, this, for example, what you see here, it will be explained in the episode 7. If I do not decide to discard it, because even though it's decent, there's like 2% of me who's like, mm, this episode is slightly messy, but on the other hand, it does a job. But yeah, I try to make sure that my functions do have very meaningful names. And I often make sure that I do create buffer, I would say buffer methods between two things to understand what's going on, right? So here we are receiving a signal, quest progressed, and we're moving on to another thing, which is updating the progress bar instead of just throwing whatever behavior there is. But yeah, right now what I'm doing is just binding everything in the UI with the objects that we have created. So now I will just reinitialize the save file by not loading, and we will see how the game looks like. So here we have only one generator, and we have a second quest which should not show. So that's bad. So let's see why this happened. Did I forgot to update the visibility? 100%. So now quest 2 is gone. So we want to purchase this thing, this lumbering camp. So let's generate a few silver. This is chill time. Do I actually go fetch a drink while the game is generating silver? I think I will be doing that. So I'll be fetching a drink. I'll be right back very shortly. I went kinda crazy on the ice, but it's alright. Okay, I'm also going to get something to drink. Yeah. It's not crazy hot, but the house is not that well insulated. And also at the same time, in terms of human body, we're not used to this. Like this year in France, it must be like the 10th or maybe 10th day of real heat. So pretty much accustomed to crappy weather. Okay, so now we're rich. So current task, well, actually testing. So let's see. Yes, we are absolutely rich. So I'm gonna buy upgrades, and I'm actually gonna move. So quests. So we can purchase this lumbering camp, and maybe, well, maybe I want to say that differently, like acquire the old lumbering camp instead of acquiring. Produce a few logs. 1 month ago it was 40 degrees for me. Wow. Okay, so here, I don't know outside, but here inside I'm 26, 7, no, it's 28. So, yeah. We are around 30 outside. I don't think we've had 40. But yeah, the houses, they're definitely not built for this. Like right now, for example, I'm at the first level, and you can tell that the house is definitely built so that the ground level is cool, while the first level is they don't care about it. That's kind of typical, actually. Okay, so it seems to be working pretty well, because now we can just complete the quests. So I don't have a fixed task list of things I want to do, but yeah, I could be adding some upgrades in there. Actually kind of cool how those quests are completing. I really like it. And the UI is not that bad, considering that the only thing I know how to do is coding. I'm kind of proud of this. So anyway, yeah. So do I want to work on skills right away? I don't think so. Because it would be even further for people who watch this, considering that's the real timeline of the series. Because what I think that I will do is I will keep the episodes. I don't know, but I will probably keep those for when I'm out. I mean, away, so that there's content coming in. It's a little bit too bad though that I will miss the next jam. That I'm a little bit sad. But I don't really have choice unless I go out later on Saturday. No, that would be a bad idea. Current task. So what do we do next? Maybe lumbering camp upgrades. That could be interesting. And again, I don't want to abstract upgrades because that will be in an episode. Do I want to load now? Yes. Yes, I do. And actually, I will create two things. should load and should save. Why have I never thought about this before? Let's not save. And let's load. So here, if not should save, return. Great. So yes, lumbering camp upgrades. Do I really want to have the exact same upgrade? Don't think so. Toggle visibility of standard output message. Oh, okay. Didn't know we could hide those prints. So anyway, let's get rid of those quests now. You're gone. And also, by the way, I discovered we can make regions and hide those singleton things, which I do enjoy pretty much. Alright. So, generator lumbering, generator log. I will look at the generator silver a little bit. So I just throw through the upgrade in there, and this is how they work. So the first upgrade being increasing the amount of logs. That would make sense. Then eventually, well, that's kind of anticipating, but those upgrades which reduce the time, I want those to scale not linearly. Hmm. Where are we in the music? Okay, second album. So yeah, let's close everything. Why is the... Oh yes, that's the region. Well, actually, maybe I should save what I did already for the sake of organizing those commits a little bit. So what did we do? We did create a quest. So here, create a second to the quest. And now we do want to make a upgrade. Okay, let's go. I'm kind of procrastinating a little bit here, but we will get to it. So it's not to the quest. They should probably go in manager log. I mean generator log. Okay, that's a bad stuff. So upgrade 01. Let's create that. So it's gonna be upgrade 01. And we're good to go. So we do want a script, of course, class name, generator log, upgrade 01. I think that's the way I name things. Silver generator. Oh, yikes. I didn't update that. Okay, now I want to clean this. That's probably a quick way to do that. So we want silver generator upgrade 01 to be switched with generator silver upgrade 01. Let's see what we have. In the file, of course. Class name var upgrade. Yes. It's probably not much of a... that will be fine. So why is it not changing color? We good? I guess we're good. It's not very clear. And I probably want to do the exact same thing with the other one. So silver generator upgrade 02. Generator silver upgrade 02. Why did we lose a letter? That's it. So replace 3, 4 things as the last time, and there we go. Okay, I guess we're good. Does the game work? Not really. Could not find type. Yes, but that's the point. Why is it not creating a type here? Okay, I'm gonna try this differently. Or just reload godot. Are you cool now? Yes, you are. Oh, that's a thing I want to do too. Keeping track of active generators. I so do want to do that. And I will actually make this right away. That's a feature I want more than crappy upgrades. So this will be saving generator settings. So yeah, you will be useless at the moment. So yes, generator settings. So I need to do something in the data, like settings. Well, I first need to create it. Create new data settings. And we will export a variable. That will be silver, no, generator silver is active. Yes, that will be it. We will keep this. So export variable generator log is active. Quite true. So gonna be false. So in data here, we're gonna have export variable settings, data settings. I'll actually initialize things in there. Data generator silver.new, data progression dot new, and data settings dot new. I don't think we need a constructor here. Pretty sure we don't need it. So we do save the settings. Let's now actually really save those settings. So when we start, we want, do we want to grab this? Yes. So on ready, variable settings, data settings, code game.ref.data.settings. So here, settings dot generator silver is active equal true, and we will set it to false when we stop the timer. So because of that, now when we get ready, once everything's calculated, we can check if settings dot generator silver active. We can just start actually, and I think we are done. Yeah, that would make sense. I don't think we did anything more. Let's try this and see how. Should save true. Should load true. So let's have it run and wait a few seconds. It is around 5 seconds to save. So I do believe we have saved. So now if I start the game, the silver generator is running. Yes, that was an easy feature, but still, it's working. That's cool. So let's propagate this to the generator log, actually. Generator log, where is it? Why is the region uncollapsing? That's annoying. Is it really going to do that every time? Oh, why? Is there another way to fix that? Theme. Completion. No. Okay, that's just annoying. Is there like an asset which auto fold regions? That would be crazy. Well, let's forget about it. Why? Did I click on something? Well, I don't really care. So, yeah, generate a log. Done ready. Variable settings, data settings, game.ref.data.settings. Okay, so we do want the timer to start and settings dot generator log is active. It's going to be equal to true. And same thing in there. That's cool. And now we just need to read that. So if settings dot generator log is active, then we start. And there we go. Maybe we should check just to be sure, because we never know. Even copying things, we could mess it up. Okay, You had time to save? Yeah, that's cool. Oh, there's another interesting thing that I would like to do, which is forcing the player to choose one task instead of having both tasks running at the same time. That could be cool. But do I want to do that now? The question is, do I want to show that in an episode of the series? Because if I do, I'd better not do it right now. So I think we can try this. Or, nah, let's do those upgrades. So let's do those upgrades. Okay. Add upgrades to lumbering camp. So, maybe we don't want to save anymore. We will be changing a few upgrades. Upgrade things. So data. Oh, generate a silver. Okay, so I will have to create data generator log. Generator log. Okay, which one is what? The class name. Data. Data generator log. Extends? I really doubted that. And what I want to do, create an export variable, well, two actually. Upgrade 01, integer 0, well, level. That looks okay to me. So upgrade 02, level. We need to create another line. Export variable, generator log, data generator log. Okay, that looks okay. Maybe we could grab one of the old upgrade scripts and see how we will adapt it. Let's create Ray. Well, I actually already did that. Where is it? Generator log, upgrade 1. Here's the scene. Okay. So we do have something which we can bring in. So signal leveled up, definitely. Cost. Huh, that's an interesting question. That will cost 3 times more. I mean 10 times 3. And as for the bonus, well, the bonus is going to be the same. Or maybe not. Because I don't know how much we generate. Between 2 and 5. Okay, so we will start maybe slowly. So something like 1, 2. and then it's going to be 2, 5. And once it is level 3, it will be 5, 10. Yeah, max level 3. Okay. So data. Yeah. Generated log. Yeah, the type is not right. Data generator log. Look at title. I don't feel like doing lore right now, so that's going to be increase log production. Okay. No efforts at all. And that will increase the amount of logs produced. Period. So here the level is 0, 1, no problem with that. Get bonus, no problem with that. Purchase, no problem with that. So that should be cool. I can save this. And let's add it. Right there. We have the upgrade one. So now we do need to add it in the user interface. And I'm not so happy about it. Don't really want to do that kind of things now. Okay, what do we have? Village. So here we have trading goods, which should be in its own scene, to be fair. Do I want to do that? Save branch as scene. Let's break things. Let's name it generator silver. Okay, so the script is still here. That's a good sign. Do we have export values? No. No. And no. So that's great. Does it still work? Yeah. That's cool. Well, actually, I didn't try to expand it, but that should be okay. Yeah, we're good. We didn't break anything. That's cool. So village, we have generated silver, and now we have neighboring camp. So it's not as good as the. Oh, it's because it's hidden. Oh, yeah, it's already here. There. It's already here. So in the other one, it was saved as a scene, I believe. Yep. So now that we have this, yeah, I just need to add the script here to be, I believe. So Let's see what we have in the other one. Generate a silver, upgrade 1, and let's copy this to this upgrade 1 in generator log. I believe we are in generator log. It's not very clear though. Can I get the path? No. Okay, that's bad. So I will have to guess or open it again. Yes. Upgrade 1, absolutely. And a lot of messy stuff. Yeah, we like this. So the upgrade here, it's kind of weird. We have an upgrade, but oh, it's because it's set here. Okay, so let's get rid of that and get that ready. I usually like it's under. I don't know why. So it's gonna be generator log upgrade 01 equal to, oh, maybe that's why. Maybe that's a long line. So generator log dot ref dot get upgrade, and we didn't do that. Okay, so let's fix this. Generate log get upgrade function gets upgrade 01, and that will return generator log upgrade 01. And yeah, we just drop the node. That's it. So now we can grab it. Yes. Alright, what do we have? Purchase button, upgrade, on upgrade 01 leveled up. Nope. Well, actually, yeah. Never mind. Manage silver, updated. That looks correct. Update title, upgrade description, button text, and availability. That looks very correct. And we do use the upgrade object here and here. Update button text. That's a no. That's just a no. Button text equal upgrade dot get, and there's no button text in there. Yeah, I knew it. Well, there we go. So get bottom text. Function gets bottom text. So how do we do that? If, do we have max level? No. We really don't have this? Huh. I really did not do that. Come on. Is it because it's only in the second one? I really cut the corner real hard in those episodes. So anyway, where was I? I didn't generate a silver, that's for sure. Okay, so let's get my other method ready. So we need to know if it is max level. So function Yeah, no need to overthink it. Is max level. So if, do we have data? Yes. Um, oh, really? Let's go. If underscore data dot upgrade 0, 1 level is superior or equal to max level, return true, else, oh come on, else return false. Okay, now we have a bunch of data, of course. Data. Sometimes reading old code looks like finding very cool presents you leave for yourself, your future self. I'm not gonna say that it makes you hate your past self, but it makes you question it, at the very least. But yeah, no, I'm just cutting corners here. Seems pretty obvious. But yeah, if we are max level, if is max level, we want to return max level. Wow, big deal. Else, we want to return purchase, break, cost, silver. And here we should have get cost. So we do have get cost. Okay. So I'm pretty lost. I don't remember exactly what I was doing. Or to be more precise, I don't remember exactly what I did and what I did not do. So I think I'm just gonna start running the game. Yes, of course. That's what I was doing. Upgrade.get button text. But I did though. I just created that. Get button text. Why aren't we cool about this? Get button text. Button.text equal upgrade.get button text. That's the problem. Oh, button is... Yeah, button's not declared. Why though? Oh, purchase button. Yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna play along. Let's say that it is a purchase button. Okay, next. Update button availability if upgrade. So we're gonna go with if upgrade dot is max level. It's disabled. Else, if we can spend, let's go with that. On silver updates, that seems fair. Everything else seems fair. So yeah, let's try again. So we do have this, the sun is getting in the wrong direction, it's annoying. Aha. It looks like I forgot to add a collapsible in there. So I think I just have to delete this to say goodbye and bring my super cool component. button collapse. Yeah, I get that button and I assign that grid container. Is this okay with you? Yes, it is. And maybe I could actually purchase. What? Why purchase? This is so weird what I'm doing. I gotta admit I'm a little bit tired. Yes, it is. It is absolutely a purchase. You know, it's been an hour of stream. It's okay. And I wanted to change something. Yes, the get cost here. So I have a string format .thousand sep. I so much did copy this code from someone else. I just can't understand how to format things. So it should look better. Yes. So we can increase that. Okay, that's cool. Do we need a second upgrade? I'm gonna go with no. We could. That would be fun. But it's not necessary right now. I mean, the game is. There are more important features. That's what I mean. Like, for example, not being able to run multiple generators at once. So let's see what we have in this game here. So we could have a manager generator. Okay, so this is absolutely random. And in fact, okay, so Darian looks surprised. I'm not sure why. But I'm just gonna turn on the fan. I just hope you don't get the wind noise in the microphone. You should not, but we never know. So yeah, you will have to tell me why so surprised. Okay, so I wanted to do something. Yes, a manager generator. So yeah, I have no idea what I will do. This is just experimenting at this point. Oh yes, I wanted to change the task. Um, disable. No. Prevent player from running multiple generators at once. Yeah, that will do. So, yes, manager generator. Let's save this. Manager generator. As long as we don't make it generator manager, we're good. Right, let's go with this guy. Manager generator. Extends node. It's gonna have a static variable reference. Generator. And an init function. It says that if not reference is going to be equal to self. Otherwise, we want a Q3 and you be gone. Hidden C. Nope. Yes. Yes. So I think the very first step is to create an enum. How do you do that? Like this? We never use brackets in Godot, but still I do believe it's this one. Okay, so Darian's still leaving me confused. So what other generators we have? We're gonna have silver and log. Yeah. So I will probably need function. I will need get functions, I guess. Something like get generator silver. And that will return a generator silver. Something like this. So let's actually add this to the game. So manager, generator, you go in the game and all the generators, they go behind you and generators be gone. I like how you arrange the folders by color. Yeah, I saw that on a video, someone with colored folders, and turned out it was built in Godot. So, very cool. This is gonna be generated silver. Wait, what? Did it really? Oh, it's seeing the upgrades. That's kind of crazy. How is it seeing the upgrades? Okay, let's go with function get generator log. Fine is making weird shadows. Generator log. Oh, I'm getting very tired. That could be both. Just for the record, I'm up since 2 a.m. and it is I think it's 7. It's 7 p.m. So we just want to return generator log. Okay. But how do we know which one is which? Because silver and log, but huh. I don't know what the enum will be used for. It's kind of weird. Why do I feel like it's frozen? Is it frozen? No. Okay, never mind. I thought so, but there's no green light anymore. So what I want to do, I want generators to basically try. Okay, how to put this? I'm gonna create a variable which is gonna be current active generator. If I want to do that, I need to abstract my generators. So annoying. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so I've seen a bit of the question, and why do you use only one shop instead of two shops for region new code? Because it's not a comment, it's a region, pretty much. The point of regions is that you can collapse. So you open it with region, you end it with end region, you give it a name. So here it's supposed to be singleton, and then you hide it. Double shop is specific to Godot documentation. You use double shop when you want Godot to be documented with whatever you put after that. Single shop is for comments. That's pretty much it. There's not much to say about it. So, yes, actually, well, let's go with abstracting. What are my folders? I don't have much folders. Do I want my abstracts within the scripts or in an abstract folder? That's gonna go in my scripts. Abstracts. That's gonna be generator.gd. Generator extends node. So I don't think I need this to be a singleton. All I need is a start and stop method. Actually, I probably just need a stop method for what I'm doing. So we have stop, which does nothing. And now I need my two generators to extend generator. I do believe they have a stop method. Yep. So now manager generator, active generator, generator. Do I want to watch the signal? Oh, I don't know. Because maybe I'm gonna create a new request, which is going to be switch generator, and that will be void. And I'm gonna go with if active generator, then active generator dot stop. And then switch generator, it will take a generator as an argument, and active generator will take on generator. Which will allow me to... I don't need that, but that's okay. So now, generate a silver. When it starts, it will use manager generator dot reference dot switch generator, and it would send self. And this generator log will do exactly the same. Why not give that to... Well, we don't really care. I don't know, so it's fine. So now we do try this. Let's see. Okay. Well, it works. So now we can generate both silver and logs. But logs, generating logs, it's so long. I think we need to do more things with silver. Oh, I'm not saving. Let's change this right away. We want to save. Is there a message in there? Oh yes, there is. Yeah, like gold and stuff. Oh, resource! Oh my god. I didn't get that. Why can't I drag and drop this? Oh, come on. So yeah. So after saving and loading, are you thinking of working on another resource? Well, yeah, right now there's logs. That's wood. I don't know if this person came on the stream, but yeah. So anyway, this be gone. Why do you have a system to stop those on and off? I'm not sure to understand the question fully. Now, are you asking why I did force the use of a single generator at 1? Or maybe you're wondering why I would want to stop those generators instead of having the generators working 24/7. Well, anyway, the answer is going to be game design choices. Because I want this to be. I don't want this to be an incremental incremental game. I want this to be a kind of a real life time management game. So you do have to make choices. Yeah, why do you want to stop a generator? Actually, right there, I just implemented the fact that your character can be doing only one action at at once, at a time. Well, so that's why you want to be able to stop generators. So that the player chooses what do you want to generate right now? Do you need silver or do you need wood? That's the point. On the long run, not gonna lie, generating silver, I don't want this to be the base thing to do. I want people to be generating resources and processing those resources and crafting. Right now, the game only handles one player, the character, sort of, the main character. But on the long run, I think I want the game to be handling workers. So as you progress through the game, I want to unlock the ability to activate more generators at once. So maybe it will not come through the concept of workers, but yeah, that's kind of the point. The thing is that right now, considering the concept of how this is functioning, we can only handle one generator. Yeah, with a simple update, sort of, we should be able to have this work with several generators working, but still being limited with 2 generators or 3. In fact, maybe that could be an interesting quest 2 or quest 3. Yeah, because right now, the quest 2 does nothing. So maybe unlocking a new worker or increasing the generator limit so that you start with 2, because you can generate silver and logs, and then once you unlock the third resource, you have to choose between log and that resource, or even get rid of silver altogether. Yeah, let's see if we can actually make this right away. So that will rename our task. So the task here is not to prevent the player from running multiple generators, but create a limit of generators of, okay, it's gonna be very weird, but create a limit of parallel generators. Okay. If anyone can make sense out of this, great. It's actually probably better to think about this right now. And we could be abstracting this, but I'm not sure I want to abstract my generators too much, because, well, it's always good. The more you can abstract, the better. But actually, I could abstract the start stop method, but is it really necessary? I don't think so. Well, maybe. Let's see actually. Um, Again, so messy. Because here, Here I'm gonna create a variable, generator limits. Generator limits. It's going to be an int, and by default it will be equal to 1. And then I will create a method, which will be function calculate generator limits. So variable new limits, it's going to be by default 1. And then we will make simple checks to see if we increase it. So if game dot, I'm gonna bring in progression. Already variable progression data progression game.ref data progression. Okay, so if progression dot, why is there nothing in there? Dot, yes, to quest 2 completed. Then you want new limits to be increased by 1. And then at the very end we want generator limit to be equal to that new limit. Okay, so now we calculate the new limit. The active generator is actually going to be active generators. So we'll create an array of generator. So yeah, active generators doesn't exist. The switch generator doesn't work now. So we want to try to turn one on. So we will start with turn generator off. So here we have a generator inside it, generator, as an argument, and that will return an error. So by default we will return OK. And what we will do is for turning off, we will just turn those off. Okay, that's gonna be okay. So we will just have if generators, or actually, what is it? If active generators has, yes, if it has generator, then we want active generators, and we should have a method to delete something in it. If we go in the method, we do have something, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Erase. What does it do? Remove the first occurrence of a value from the array. If the value does not exist, nothing happens. To remove an element, okay. This method acts in place and doesn't return a modified array. I don't need one. A large arrays, this method will be slower. It's okay. Okay, so we actually don't need to check this. We just need active generators dot erase generator. It can be just stop generator. Stop generator. And Yes, we will return okay anyway. Or maybe not. Yes, we will. So because of that, now we need a function start generator. And that will take a generator as well. Generator. And that will return an error, which will be important. So I'm gonna create a util in there, which is max generator limit reached. That's a little weird, but let's go with that. Generator limit reached. And it returns a boolean. So if active generators dot count, no, size. If the size is superior or equal to generator limit, then we return true, else return false. We're cool. So now when we want to start a generator, if generator limit reached, return failed. Otherwise, we want to add active generators dot append generator, and we return okay. That looks all right. So now this calculate generator limits. We need this to recalculate. So we want this to recalculate. So we're going to create a on to west O2 completed. We want this. And what we want to do in that situation, we want to calculate generator limits, and we want to disconnect manager west.ref. We want to disconnect that. ref.getToRequest02 that completed disconnect from itself. And this onto the quest here, we will just be listening if we don't have this. So basically we will have if progression of to the quest 2 completed. So if not, actually, if it is not completed, we want this to watch for the completion. So manager quest dot ref dot get to the quest 2 dot connect. Well, dot completed, actually, that was right. Dot connect on to the quest 2 completed. Okay, that's quite a lot, but that's all right. Now, let's go back to generators. Generator abstract. So here we have the function start. And maybe we can find some common behaviors between all our generators. So what do they do on start? Well, we can start a timer, but the problem is that this timer.start requires the timer, which is not by default. Or we actually can make this work. I'm not gonna abstract this right now. So when we start, we try this manager generator reference start generator self. If this is different than okay, we want to return failed. Well, we just want to return because there's nothing anyway. No, we want to return. Otherwise, if it is okay, then we can proceed with starting the timer, changing the settings, and everything. So that's all we have to do, really. I'm a bit confused, but maybe that's all we have to do. And of course, if it is active, maybe we want to return before we actually try to turn it on, just to be sure, to avoid some super weird bug. That would definitely be a weird bug. So yeah, if is active return. So I guess we want to try now. Manage a save. Should save true, should load false. Okay, let's see. Does the game explode? No. Alright. We can turn one generator. That makes sense. We have the first quest ready. So I will buy the Labyrinth Camp. And wow, it's slow. It's not beginner friendly, Okay, we can buy the camp now. So we have the camp. But we can't activate it because we have reached the limit. So we need to turn this one off. And I forgot one thing. I forgot to bind the stop method. So when we stop, if is active, but if not is active actually. Well, we don't really care. So manager, generator, ref, and stop. And we send self. This goes in generator log as well. Did I what? Should save true, should load true. Okay, so we can create a new one. But we can't start two at the same time. So I can stop it, start another one. Okay, that seems to be working. Now, we generate two logs actually. Yep. We generate two logs, so let's wait for this. And when we do complete the quests, this will increase the amount of generators we can use, so we can start this one as well. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. Would it be funny to make an incremental about holding godot resources to buy completely abstract stuff? How would that even work? So it's on Discord, but make an incremental about holding Godot resources. Godot resources mean nothing. To buy completely abstract stuff. I really have trouble visualizing this. Oh, little stretch. All right. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm kind of confused about it. They see something I don't see. Well, maybe the next generator we do is not a generator but a processor. And it's not a max amount of generators, but a max amount of anything. That could be, well, it has to be a generator, otherwise it would be complicated. So processors would be a different kind of generators, which would need a specific kind of resource to function. I guess. But yeah. Well, let's actually save what we did so far. Create a second to-do quest. Wow, we did so much things. I can't even remember what we did. So what did we do? Bundle of features. But what's in there? Um, so we added a second quest. We saved save generator settings. Then we added I don't know. We added an upgrade. Add a generator log upgrade, and we create a limit of active generator. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. So maybe we should update the description of the upgrade to the quest to notify that it increases. But we have two things to do really. Notify that we increase the amount of generators, and maybe somewhere show the amount of generators available we have. That could be interesting. So they answered. I don't know how we could mine Godot resources either. Maybe I stumble against some Godot specific inside joke which will give me an idea someday. Well, I had a project which I didn't give much energy to it, but in that project you would basically be typing lines of code as the main resource. So first, when you launch the game, you have this kind of placeholder that shows you what line you have to type, and you have to type it exactly to validate it. And what happens is that on the long run, you kind of unlock autotypers that will generate lines of codes. And the point, well, not really a tutorial game because there's not much real sense behind the lines. Like at the very beginning, the lines, they would have some meaning. Like they would be more like Easter eggs or funny references to coding if you know that, but they wouldn't really teach you anything. But the point was that I would be feeding a kind of line of code database, and regularly I would take like random lines from the code that I was doing, and I was putting those lines in a database. So the actual lines of codes you had to type are the lines of codes of the game that you're playing. And I thought it was funny and interesting. We basically have to type lines of code of the game to generate resources and later rely on autotypers. And it's actually very satisfying to watch those little text edits increase by themselves. That's like super interesting. Maybe I will try this game again now that I have way much more skill with Godot. Because that was the problem at the time, I think. I was just too newbie on Godot. That was my first Godot project, to be fair. Just checking what's going on. Well, it's probably just... Yep. I'm indeed streaming. But I don't know how long. Actually, it's been probably 2 hours. Yes, 2 hours. So I pretty much ran... I don't want to say I ran out of ideas, but we are near the end. Not to say the end, actually. So, because yeah, we did a lot already. The game evolved pretty well. I'm very satisfied with what we did. This is very cool. So, I actually planned to make other lives this week. I'm I will probably keep the same time. I don't know. I don't know if I will try to start them earlier than what I did before. Like actually right now I'm stopping, but that would probably be a great time to start as well. I will have to make polls for those kind of things because it's kind of hard to define exactly when I want to start those because I'm trying to align it with the audience timings. Okay, so I checked yesterday; it was completely different, but all right. So people are around basically this block, I think, which is I started it at 5.5 right there. I started it in this block. So anyway, it's not really well. A lot of you come from the US actually, so you have around 4 to 6 hours less than me, something like this. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of weird. Not weird, but complicated to find it. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna say thank you to all those who sticked to the end, and especially Darian, who's entertained the chat alone today. That was a fun stream. We were very productive, very cool. And yeah, I will see you in another one this week. I'm just trying to figure out the correct time to start it. So I get myself out, and I will leave you with the music until I actually end the stream and I disappear. Oh no, wrong button. That's the video capture device I wanted to start.